All the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning. It is Friday. I got that energy back, ladies and gents. The weekend is here. We done made it. This one is huge. This one is fucking mega, right? So we're just gonna cut straight to the choice, get straight to the video. Clips are down below. I mean, the chapters are down below. If you want to skip to a certain subject, we're about to unpack it all. Ladies and gents, let's go. All right, and now to the first set of buttons, the main set of buttons, the only set of buttons that need to be checked today. As many of you know by now, it is official. EVO, the biggest tournament in the history of the FGC, right? Our Super Bowl has been purchased, has been taken over, acquired by Sony. All right, so this hit the FGC like a fucking bomb on social media yesterday. So many reactions. You got some that are excited, and we'll talk about that in a second. You got some that are like, kiss the FGC goodbye. Esports is officially here to stay. They are now, they're taking over. Others are just in fear for their game no longer being at EVO, depending on which game you play and whatnot. There's a lot of shit to talk about. Okay, so starting right here, EVO said, basically released this post saying, a message to the community, released this statement right here saying, EVO would not be possible without the collective passion and collaboration of the fighting game community, and we're deeply grateful for your dedication over the past 25 years. We know the last year was challenging due to the pandemic and the circumstances surrounding the cancellation of EVO Online involving a former team member, we all know who that is, who has been completely separated from our company. We want to reaffirm that harassment or abuse of any kind has no place within EVO or any of our future events. And we're taking every precaution to make sure members of our community will always be treated with the respect, dignity, and decency you deserve. In order to deliver on the trust you have put in EVO, we realize that we need an experienced strategic partner who truly respects the spirit of the FGC. Truly respects the spirit. Okay, like Leo said, you had my curiosity, but now, sir, you have my attention. Let's keep on going. This is why we're excited to announce that EVO has become part of the joint partnership of Sony Interactive Entertainment and RTS. The new partnership is committed to bringing amazing tournaments and competitive gaming experiences back to you this year and beyond. We're thrilled to work with the teams at PlayStation and RTS to bring you EVO 2021 online. Ladies and gents, once again, online this August. More information on the event will follow. All right, so there's definitely a lot to unpack here. We're gonna start with one of the number one things or concerns that we see as far as like Sony taking over, people considering it us selling out or EVO selling out, talking about possibly the FGC not being grassroots as it was. All right, so this one on this side pops up with L.I. Joe. A lot of people responding to this one right here saying, I might catch a ton of heat for this. The idea of EVO losing all grassroots is kind of wild. Some may say it's been gone, which I understand, but there's never been an official stamp of approval. I guess these are necessary next steps. Then of course the FGC responds to this, a lot of mixed emotions. Some people are like asking them, what would you be, what would you consider middle ground? When you look how at EVO was, where it started, where it was, and where it is now, what would you consider, no longer grassroots? And then L.I. Joe basically responds again saying, no, I think this actually was probably the best move, despite where we are now. Considering everything the world and EVO has been through in the last year or so. And there's another interesting take right here. Somebody by the name of Ian Moran, if I'm saying that right, he says, I don't think it was a bad move money-wise, but a very small group of people just made bank on what we all had a hand in building. You have big teams of volunteers that are now FGC martyrs living in poverty who will never see a return on the shitload of effort they put in. As an example, I don't think Sony is going to hire FGC streamers to stream their events. What's going to happen to these guys that have been doing it for our benefit for a long time? What about the commentators? And why some people, still take the point of view like EVO stopped being grassroots a long time ago. I think they were like, when they talk about their involvement with ESPN and whatnot, and just what they're going with, the way they're going with certain sponsors. Others with comments like this saying it's a tough flip because a lot of people complain that fighting games aren't esports enough, especially in the prize pool, and there's still plenty of events and orgs that are grassroots within the FGC. So basically they're saying, so on one hand, I have heard takes about this. They're like, maybe this is good. Maybe this is good for the FGC because Sony is actually backing up their games now owning EVO, maybe the prize pool will be bigger. How many years have people shitted on EVO because they're like, yo, how is the biggest tournament of the year? How are their prize pools like shit compared to everything else or a lot of other tournaments? That was always a topic, right? So now maybe Sony will change that. Of course, it remains to be seen. So on one hand, you got people arguing, no, Sony's probably going to bring more money to the table. But on the other hand, like maybe they're not, because what about the community that built EVO? Are they going to be forgotten, or just, are they going to be replaced, or are they going to be rewarded? I am seeing a lot of those comments like Joe was talking about in the end. I'm seeing a lot of these people that are like, let's cross our fingers. Basically, that's what they're saying, because they say, because of the way things are going now, it seems like a necessary evil. And yes, they are calling it evil. I don't know necessarily that it is evil, but they are calling it a necessary evil for, what's going on now. And to reiterate and back up, because I think we went over it too fast, it's online. Did that not stick out? It is online one more time. I think if we're being honest with ourselves, a lot of us knew that because of the way the pandemic is still going, even though the numbers are decreasing. One more time, EVO is going to be online. There's so much to be seen. And just when you thought it couldn't get deeper, the Smash community is speaking out because they're like, whoa, what about us? Are we invited to the party because we Nintendo in this bitch? And it looks like, if you see the statements, right, by other like FGC officials or like TOs and stuff, they're like, well, it's important to know that all platforms are welcome, basically. So a lot of people were like, oh, thank God, it seems like Smash is safe. It does seem like that at this time. But then Nintendo released this statement, and I'll paraphrase, I'll put it on the screen right now. Basically, they're saying, we enjoyed our time at EVO. We thank you for it. We will reassess it as for now, pretty much, and we'll kind of get back to you. That's what the hell this statement is saying. Nintendo is like, we're gonna think about it, and we'll let y'all know. And the Smash community after that, Hungrybox released this video. Let's peep this real quick.
Wow, that's their statement. They already answered it. Do we like that statement? Chat, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like that statement.
Of course, that's just a clip. If you want to see his full video, it's in the link description below. But he makes a good point. It does seem like that because the way Nintendo has been acting with their community lately, you know what I'm saying? Banning certain things or blocking certain things, C&Ds and all that shit, you know what I'm talking about. It does seem like this is right up their alley, something they would do. You know what I'm saying? Like they're basically thinking like, why are we going to use our game, which is a very huge game with huge following, to support a Sony event? To them, it doesn't seem like a good business move. So I don't know, man. There is a lot to unwrap. Definitely let me know how you feel. If you want to get the button check thoughts right here, I think what a lot of people say, a necessary evil. Like I said, I don't know if I would call it evil just yet. But I think because of how, I can only imagine they've taken certain losses over the last year or so because they haven't been able to do much, and now it's going back online. They're basically saying, if we want to step our game up and bring you the level that y'all want and that y'all deserve, we need Sony in this bitch. Now, I could see that. But on the flip side, it remains to be seen. Like some people say, is the FGC going to end up being punished because the FGC helped build EVO to what it is? Or will they be just rewarded with more jobs and opportunities, to be content creators and commentators within EVO? And Smash, I feel for them. I do. I got a lot of good homies that are actually in the Smash community and stuff like that, so it's no beef at all or anything like that. I enjoyed seeing Smash at EVO because the numbers were always so great. They brought the hype on their own side. When I walked across the fucking floor, you know what I'm saying, I saw people going hype over here. The Smash community, we're going hype over here. There's a lot. There's just a lot of shit. If I had to put my money on some shit, I would guess that Nintendo is gonna pull that shit, and I think it's whack as hell. I get it from a business standpoint why they're probably gonna do it. I think it's whack, but like I said, as a business, I can see. Now, to one of the main points, is the FGC losing the grassroots? A lot of people had some strong points in the beginning when they say, well, EVO was kind of already losing the grassroots a while ago because it was just so big. I don't know. I will say this, though. I think we're at a point, and we've been at a point, where, you got a lot of old school FGC heads, like, older than me, that've been in the FGC for a long time, you know what I'm saying? And they're like the godfathers of this shit. the FGC is still so young. It seems really old, you know what I'm saying? Because to us, a lot of us have been here for a while, but it's still a baby. When you consider video games, you know what I'm saying? When you consider how everything is transitioning into esports, because esports itself is still young. Anyway, I say all that to say this. I think in a matter of time, like 5 to 10 years, I really do believe this. We're all gonna look back at these conversations when we used to talk about how broke the FGC was and the numbers were so low compared to everybody else and how non-esports it was compared to all the esports, and that's just gonna be changed. And we're gonna be like, man, remember when the FGC was hood? Or remember when it was street, you know what I'm saying? Remember when it was this and this and that? Because it ain't that no more. It's mainstream, it's Hollywood. Now, I'm not saying that necessarily means a bad thing, because I want the FGC to grow and I want people to make a livelihood, the pro players and content creators. You know what the hell I'm trying to say. I want people that dedicate their lives to this to be able to make a living to this, living out of this, and the only way we can do that if the FGC grows. So I definitely want that. Like I said, I'm not calling everything evil. I can't even fucking say the word. I'm just saying it's one of those definitely let's hope, let's pray, you know what I'm saying, that things are for the better, because it is fucking scary, especially for those, if you're just playing whatever, but for those of us that love the fucking FGC, for those of us that love this community and have friends and build like beautiful memories off this, it's a scary thought, man, because it's something that you love and that you just hate to see it destroyed. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely let me know how you feeling. I'm throwing all the hands at you today, man. Like I said, I got a lot of shit in the air. I might say something completely different in 2 days. I don't know. Those are my thoughts right now. A lot of changes. Only time will tell if it's good or if it's bad. If it fucking smashes down the toilet right now for EVO, if EVO's gonna be bigger and better, how's online gonna go? I don't know. What do y'all think, man? This is a lot to take in. So one more again, thank you guys for all the love, merchandise, for all the links and all the stuff for the button check sweaters, new logo and all that is down below. 33,000 just, I can't fucking talk. 33,000 subscribers. We literally just hit it like last week. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, man. You guys are making this all worthwhile. And the time and the dedication that me and my family put into this, it's all worth it, man. Just simply meeting you guys and talking to you guys and being able to give back and stuff, it's all worth it. So one more again, I'm done with the mushy stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the love. If I don't post tomorrow, it'll definitely be the next day. See y'all soon. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Easy. Hours. Ebonics, huh? I be thinking that somebody in this room is selling out. I say we kill him. Shut the door, nigga. Shh, it's gonna be all right, baby. Don't look.
Hey, buddy. If I hadn't read that article in Vanity Fair on anger management, I'd put away this guava, mango, broccoli smoothie and put my foot in your patootie. Now, maybe you guys don't like the new me, but I don't give a gosh darn. Now, if you excuse me, I must be going. Frazier's on.